Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian is a Weirdo. Whose hands are those?
It's Lori's stories and crochet.
It's so fun to just do hands.
Still naked. My hands, that is.
Yeah, I
It
like
seems
this
like
story.
these are the winners, but it turns out it's actually those are representing different sets. So then I'm gonna have to figure out which one of those to do. Yeah.
Hey, Daniel. Oh yeah,
Hi,
more
Daniel.
choice. But
I
they're
know,
all
like
cute, so that's good.
as if as if I didn't already have enough choices between these two. Like so now it's literally 12 choices. But this pack was the one that was chosen slightly more, so I don't know. We'll see. These are brand new to me, so
Hmm.
tomorrow we'll get to that. This is what we're working on. Go ahead and tell everybody what we're doing. Hi,
Yep.
Daniel.
So Lori commissioned some different faces that will be used on the cardigan she's making for her stepdaughter. So while I used scrap yarn and got crazy colors, she's going to be working in black and white.
Playing white big twist.
And this is for the band Ghost, but I think they look like cool skeletons regardless. So whether you're a
Yes.
ghost fan or not, I would
Yes.
say um, you can do it. And go ahead.
I think it was Ivy B Creates that said she was wanting to go ahead and try a couple of these
Very
for
cool.
Halloween. So,
Yeah, I think they'd be perfect for that. I did link my blog in the description, which has all of the charts and legends for the three different designs.
this is Ghost 2, right?
Correct, this is goes to
Okay. I
awesome
did
Patrick
print
linked
it
it.
out.
I agree. The one thing is that there's one that's a little bit tall. That's 2 rows taller. I believe it's the third one, and it kind of had to be. But so if you want to make a patchwork blanket, um, add 2 rows to Ghost One and then Ghost Two, and then you will have it be.
Like a plain one at the bottom and a plain one at the top or something or whatever.
Yeah, like maybe
Yeah.
another single crochet row down
Yeah.
here, and then single crochet up here.
Yeah, because you
Or you
couldn't
could
get
do
the
it over
right
here.
look. Yeah, some of those ghosts are ghost makeup are very elongated.
Yes, yeah. So they all kind of look kind of comically blocky to me, which I think is really fun and cute too. So
Yes.
this is the one we're going to be doing. This one's already finished. This is what we did last time. We made it through row 7, if I'm not mistaken, of Ghost 2. Now I'm using a 4.5 millimeter hook.
And I'm using a 5.
Hmm. And you can really use, like, I would say a range from 4 to 5, maybe 4 to 5.5 is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
6 is too big, I think.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Because my yarn says 5 millimeter. And generally, if I stick with that, I want it to have some stretch, but I don't want it to have a lot of stretch when she wears it. Because this is the back panel of a hexie is what it's going to be, where they
Mhm.
connect.
And one important factor in mosaic crochet is not just the stretch, which is an important factor, which is why there's a range, right? But also
Right.
you want to make sure that it's covering the stitches you want to cover well.
Yes.
And so if it's too big, you're going to have more gaps. You're going to see those rows that you're trying to cover show through.
Like right here, if I went any bigger, those would show a lot more. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I'm a little off center. See, but if I just lay it, it's pretty good. Should I have done a slightly? Should I have done a 4.5? Possibly, but it's all right. If you're doing something for commission, definitely get it right. Oh, did Ian freeze? For or 4.5? Yeah, for your tension. Yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully. Yeah,
Okay, can you hear me
we
now?
can. There you are. There you are.
I
Yes.
I don't know why my phone keeps on going turning off the screen. So I apologize.
Yeah. I could have even done a 4. It's just I do want I this is about the size I wanted them to be, so that was part of the decision as well.
I'm cool. Everything's fine. I'm having so much fun. My phone's cooperating. Yeah, I can hear you when my phone doesn't work. So just the minute it freezes, just let me know. I'll
Yes, okay.
recalibrate. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Yes, that's
That'll
fine.
take
Cause yeah,
3 minutes.
so
What the fuck? Okay. That's what it did the first time. Okay, let's get started on row 8.
okay. So I
So we're going
have
to go in with our darker color.
the the graph grid row 8 and it's dark. Okay. Oh,
So just like every row, we're going to go in,
sorry.
grab our slip stitch. Sorry, not slip stitch, slip knot. Daniel
I
says
make that
usually
mistake
use the
all the
4, 4,
time.
5 for mosaic for my tensions. Yeah, I like that too generally. But
Yeah.
really,
Oh, that's my phone if you didn't know. I like that too. That's what she said. There you go.
and
My phone
then
can
chain
be
1,
ridiculous
single crochet through both.
in that same stitch.
hmm
Oh, I'm on the bottom side. Gosh dang it, Lori.
I've done that before. Very easy mistake to make,
It's
but
helpful that
luckily,
I've woven in
hmm
because the only end is the bottom. So my bad. Let me get in the right place.
yeah, and it's pretty symmetrical what we have here.
Yes,
Um,
this one
it,
it's yeah. Like I said, it saved me that that's my only tail. Come on, get in there. It does not want to get in there. Where's my phone again? All right. So yes, something to pay attention with your mosaic. You need to make sure
Hi,
you're doing
Renee.
it right.
Welcome in.
Hi, Renee. Thanks for coming in. And Renee is doing a live after, a little bit after,
Oh, nice.
about knitting. I don't remember
Very
what the
cool.
specific
If
title
I'm
is, but
able to set up the forwarding of people to you, then I will be happy to.
I don't know if you can because Renee has her setting on kids only. So, or whatever that setting is.
Uh-huh. I
So
wonder
I
if that does
don't
make a difference.
know. Yeah, I'm curious, but it wouldn't surprise me if it does. I am
Yeah.
just on the struggle bus. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's
Okay.
fine.
You want to talk
This
about
is
your
what we do.
struggles, or
No, it's just I'm struggling to crochet. Some of it's my head, but that's because of the smoke. For those of you who are not aware, I live in Colorado and we still have a wildfire burning that has burned down
oh,
85 homes and has 3 towns still evacuated. So
jeez, I hate to hear
just
that.
yeah, and it's south of me. It was there were like 15 towns evacuated. Now we're down to 3, and those 3 are where structures have been burned. So
Mm.
anyway, not to be a bummer, but
I mean, it's important to notice what's going on around you. I think that sometimes life is difficult, and it's important that we acknowledge that. Um, Renee says we decided to do it. Decided on it kind of last minute, so no worries. And then Renee says, I have forgotten how to do stuff. That's me every day, Renee, so I
yeah,
understand.
right. Okay. Now I can do my single.
Daniel says, can sympathize. There's wildfires all over the UK right now. Oh
Oh yeah,
no.
and that's rare for you. And you probably don't even have the like the equipment that we have. Holy
Oh
mackerel!
no.
I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel.
Yes. And I know this is after like an unprecedented heat wave in the UK as well. Maybe
Yes.
during. I don't know if it's still going on, but I know it was happening fairly recently.
Hi,
Hi
Fatima.
Fatima, welcome in. Or Fatima. Sorry if I say your name wrong. I will always try. I might not always succeed.
Yes. All right. Okay, I finally have accomplished a single crochet in the first stitch.
Excellent. Well, that's the first step. Okay, so now we're going to do a single
Oh,
crochet in
that's
the back loop
horrible, Daniel.
only.
Single
Haven't
crochet
had
in the
rain
back
for
loop.
over a month and a half. Also, everything's so
That
dry and easy to
is
burn.
unreal in the UK. That is unreal. I am so sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So one single crochet in the back loop.
correct.
Okay.
Very rare for us. It's never like this. It's all right. Thank you for being patient with me. If you ever have a
Okay.
preference, then let me know.
Patient with me? No, patient with you? No, I think you're being patient with me.
Oh no, uh Fatima or
Oh,
Fatima, I
okay.
apologize for not always saying things right. And and she said, "It's all right. Keep going. Love your art.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's so kind."
Yes, this is Ian's pattern. I commissioned Ian to make these, and Ian still needs to teach me how to put the symbols in there. So that's the next thing.
Hmm.
That'll be his next lesson for me. After
We shall do
like
that.
I get Mosaic finally. I've done it once, but yeah, wildfires in California is a season. I totally, unfortunately, agree with you, Renee.
Yes. Yeah. And depending on whether the Santa Ana winds are here is what makes it worse.
Right?
Like that's what happened last year.
Oh yeah,
Um.
you're in California too. Yes.
Oh, cool. What part, if you don't mind me asking?
I think she's north of you, but I'm not sure.
I don't know many places. Actually, most places.
Yeah.
And even if I've heard of them, I don't know where they are in relation to me.
And my oldest stepdaughter is out there in north of the LA area, but like still in the LA area.
Mhm. Okay, so what have you done thus far? I know that's weird wording of
My first
you're in
stitch
OC.
and a single crochet
Okay, so once you've done the single crochet in the back loop only, we're going to do a drop down double crochet.
in this stitch right here.
Yeah, so the first double
Oh wait,
crochet,
I'm supposed to come under. Wait, which
yes,
way am
you,
I supposed to go? Yeah. See,
right.
I don't know why I want to go the other direction, but I keep wanting to
So
do it wrong.
up through like that.
Yeah. Oh, that I pulled that loose. Oof.
You're in the OC. I spent about a month in the OC in a program. Um, it's. I feel like you're like when you're an OC person, you're like an OC person, and when you're not, you stick out like a sore thumb.
Well,
Like I've
Renee
got
is not
bright
a
colored hair
yeah.
and like
Renee
stuff
is
like that.
yeah.
Mm,
Renee is not originally an OC person. Renee has lived all over the world.
that's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I just mean like that type of person. It's just
Yes.
a vibe that is very unique, I think, to that area. Okay,
Yes.
so now that you've done your double crochet, we are going to do a double crochet to the left, so a slanted double crochet.
Oh, so
So if
into
you
that
look
stitch
two
again.
rows two rows before, no, then we're going to the left.
Oh,
So if we were going to be doing a regular drop down double crochet, we would be going right
right
here,
here. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But just take the tip of your crochet hook and swing it to the left
This
one,
one. Okay.
and that's where we're going.
Just so you're aware, I am absolutely dreadful with right and left. So,
So
yeah.
that's fine. Um, I am from North Carolina. I grew up there, and so that's probably why you were thinking that. I've been in
Yeah.
California for how
How long has
long?
it been
Two
now?
years?
Yeah.
Almost 2 years. 2 years in October.
Yeah. That's why, because Ian has been in North Carolina up until semi
Yeah.
recently.
And I came here for mental health treatment. And people were constantly like, "Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna stay?" And at first, I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm here for medical treatment. I'm gonna leave." It's like a cult. And then I ended up staying because there were a lot of things that did make sense at the time. Okay, so have you done the
This
slanted
one.
stitch?
Yes, where I skipped that
Yeah.
one and went into that one. Yes.
Yeah, so basically you have a double crochet in the first of those three that you did 2 rows ago, and you have
Yep.
a double crochet that's going into the last of the three of those ones you did 2 rows ago.
Yes.
Okay, so so we're gonna do 7 single crochets in the back loop. So our first one, we're gonna look at the back. Remember we did 2 stitches, we
Yeah.
did the regular drop down double crochet, and then we did the
Two.
slanted stitch.
So skip
So
two.
we're gonna skip 2 in the back.
I've got to
And
move the white because nobody's going to be able to see what my with the white background. But yes, skip two. And you said seven, right?
yes.
I am not loving this wood hook, but I gotta stick with it since it's what I started with. Normally, I love my wood hooks. Maybe it's because of the heat. For me, the front and the back don't need to look the same, and I am weaving in ends every row. Need to make sure I only skip two. Yep. Okay. We're good. All my counts are good. Oh, you're frozen again. So the reason my front and back don't need to look the same and that this style of mosaic is fine and why I am weaving in ends every row is because it's going to be the back panel. These squares, rectangles are going to be the back panel of a hexagon cardigan. Oh yes, get a good night's sleep. You've already had a crazy day. Yes. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, thanks for hanging out, Daniel.
All behind the orange curtain. Interesting, Renee. I missed that comment. Behind
Oh,
the
I
orange
did.
curtain.
I've never heard that, but the vibe it's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so that last single crochet that you did should be
Yeah.
directly over the third or the first of three
Yes, it is.
darts.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So for next, we're gonna do a slanted crochet to the right. So we're gonna do basically we're gonna do a double crochet into the um, that first double crochet 2 rows down.
Okay.
Because if you like were lining them up like columns, that would be the previous column. I know there's better language, and I need to read some other people's patterns just to see what language they use, but oops.
Sorry if I'm
And
off
then,
screen.
you're perfect. You're centered to me.
Okay.
And if you're wondering what I have here, it's a little guy that flicks people off. It's getting rid of bad energy, bad juju. Okay, so after this slanted stitch, we're going to do a double crochet straight down. So that's going to go into the last double crochet that is 2 rows down.
That's the problem.
So you can see that it was straight up and down when we started, and we're starting to kind of V out the mouth stitches. And then we're going to finish up the row with a single crochet in the back loop.
And I did make sure that was skipping 2 stitches, so all my stitches are correct.
Perfect. Yeah, that looking at the back tip helps
Yes.
me a lot because otherwise.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so we're switching colors.
Getting a little floofy. Oh yeah, so we switch colors. So I gotta tie off, and you gotta wait
Yeah,
for me to weave in because
that's
that's
okay.
what I do.
Okay, I understand what you're doing and why.
Yeah, and why I do it.
Yeah. Have you done the envelope stitch before?
No, I've
Hey,
watched it.
Lexi.
Hi, Lexi.
I've
No,
heard it takes a long time, but I wonder if that would be faster than sewing it in as you go. Just a note for future you, because I push
well,
keep doing what you're doing.
right. I don't know. For this project, this is what makes sense to me. But if I was doing, I don't know. I don't know. These would be amazing pockets, by the way, if somebody
It really
wanted to
would.
use.
That's a great idea.
This would be a great pocket on something.
Yeah, I love that.
That just came to my mind. Um,
I'm thinking about doing a Scooby Doo cardigan.
oh, yes.
And I feel like maybe one of these would work really well as like
Yeah.
it's like the creeper,
Yeah,
like this one
absolutely.
maybe.
Yes. Yes, that face is almost exactly Scooby Doo. It's got a Scooby Doo vibe. I actually, how the band Ghost has been described is, oh God, it's Scooby Doo background music or something like that.
Yeah, I could
That's,
see that. I only listened to one song because I put
yeah.
Instagram posts up, but I was like, I like it.
I figured you would like their vibes.
Yeah.
Like they're very musically talented.
Mhm.
Not necessarily my vibes, but I do appreciate
I don't
and I
know if you like this band that I'm gonna mention, but I think that everybody kind of does because Evanescence has a new album
oh,
out,
Evanescence. Okay, yeah.
right? Everyone loves Evanescence. It's kind of a rule that you have to. Um, and they put a new album out. It's heavier than like the most popular stuff that I've heard. I haven't gone through their entire discography, but it's very good, very good. If you haven't listened to it, I would suggest checking it out.
Okay, well, I am not very good about listening to music in general. My husband, however, is. So I'll definitely check that out. This is great for the magical make along. Since Lexi's in here, we'll mention that too.
Mm-hmm.
And Ian has made these graphs available to anyone that wants them, correct?
Oh yes, I have. I already sent Lexi my 2 entries. I sent the pictures of these, and
Yeah.
then I sent the other artwork I did. Oh,
Yes.
I bet she's amazing. I mean, her voice is unlike anyone else. And she just has a performance quality that's insane. I can't, yeah, I can't. Of all the concerts I've been to, I've never gone. I'm missing out. What the hell, Lexi? Why am I missing out?
I feel like Bono has that
Oh, yeah.
live performance quality.
Yeah, stage
And
presence.
Ed Sheeran 100% did. Like
Interesting.
how he draws the whole crowd in. You feel
Yeah.
like he's talking to you. It's wild. I have not really experienced that before.
I just really need to stop hating his face, but I don't know how.
Just don't look at his face.
Yeah. And luckily he got those bad tattoos fixed. I know
Do
we've
have
talked
bad
about how he
tattoos,
looked like
yeah.
a Lisa Frank sticker. Okay. So we're moving to the
Sorry.
next color. I'm gonna sorry if I'm a mean boy. We're gonna be in row 9, and this is gonna be a fairly easy row, thankfully.
And again,
Thank
I
you,
am
Lexi. I
just
appreciate
using
that.
big twist value. Yes, I appreciate that Ian designed these for me because I need them for, and I don't have the experience, I guess it'd be the way to say it, for the from my stepdaughter's request of this particular cardigan. I in, I went through the entire internet trying to find a pattern. One did not exist, so I said, "Ian, help me out." We wanted to make sure we weren't like, because she had a picture of someone's sweater. We needed to make sure we weren't stealing somebody's pattern, and I scoured trying to find it.
And I even
It
tried to
did not
do what that
exist.
other person did, but
Right, you yeah,
that was
right. You
it
were
was
going
so
off the
hard.
pictures I sent you too.
Yeah, it
Pictures
was
of the
much
actual
easier to just
band.
look at the. Yeah, it was easier to look at the people. Hi, Jason. Welcome in.
Hi, Jason. We're doing Mosaic.
What was that?
This right here, the band Ghost.
My
Jason, do
little.
you know the band Ghost? They feel like your vibes, and Jason will appreciate that Ghost, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's so hard to see because the lighting isn't great. But he's flicking off bad energy and bad vibe.
All the bad vibes can go away.
Yep. Okay, so have we attached our new yarn?
No, because I'm special.
We love that you're special.
My head is still floaty. Um, I checked my blood pressure before, and it was okay, but it was like is like literally 90 over 70. So that is part of the issue of what's going on with me too.
Well, who needs blood to move around their body?
You know, zombies don't.
Correct. Vampires don't, technically. There's a
Vampires
lot of.
don't.
I have a lot of questions about vampire anatomy that I feel like have been given to me by vampire propaganda. If you want to
So,
talk about it.
so Christopher Moore has a whole vampire series you might quite enjoy. So that he has these Shakespeare takeoffs like that with like Fool,
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah,
then
yeah. I was like, that name sounds familiar.
but then he has this whole vampire series called the first one, the first of the books is blood sucking fiends instead of blood sucking friends. Um,
Jason, we are
and
working on. Sorry, one second.
yeah,
We are working on squares, not really squares, rectangles, inspired by the band Ghost.
okay.
And they're going to be on the back of a cardigan, a hexagon cardigan. Well, I actually read the title. Long work week. Hey, it's okay. I hope you were through that long work week and you're able to recover, chill, recalibrate. I don't
Yes,
even
and it
work.
is, and these are available. But I'm sure Andy would probably make her. I'm sure Andy has stuff like this. But I don't know. Does Andy do much
The block.
mosaic? I don't know if she does. I'm sure she has done mosaic, but okay. So
In
I'm
my mind,
attached and I
there's
did
not
my
much
single
Andy
crochet.
can't do,
Oh, Andy
but
can do it all, but
does
that's
this
yeah.
kind of look like a penis?
Oh my lord,
I
it totally does. That's hilarious. I bet that's what the shadow of mine would look like if I had light overhead.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the shadow of your penis. I was like,
That's
okay,
hilarious.
what?
Hilarious.
Oh, it's
Where's my
the
phone?
arm.
Just kidding. Well, sort
Okay,
of.
now I can't unsee it.
Nope.
Mind in the fucking eye. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, let's just let's just address the things in the room. First of all, pretty much everything's on the table if you're here. Um, but
Yes.
there's the main thing about vampires is they're sexy, right? They're so sexy vampires. How are male vampires having sex?
Right. Great question.
And everyone's like, it's the venom. I'm like, you're just throwing some bullshit out there. And like, it's the venom walks away. Like, okay.
That's why I like that's why I like Christopher Moore because he like pulls together all the different vampire lore in that. And this guy wakes up and doesn't realize he was turned into a vampire. It's yeah, it's really good. And then it's love bites and then it's love sucks. Are yeah, he's
Yeah.
so
We need
funny.
to finish full and then maybe we can
Yes,
read
we
the other
do.
one. I'm like, oh, once this is over, we'll read. Once the Stanley Cup finals are over, we'll read. And then I get super depressed for
Summer's hard anyway, like just getting because you're out and about
what did
doing
you
things.
screenshot? Sure, there were options.
Oh, the I'm sure she screenshotted that right there. Yep,
That's
that
this
right there.
bellend.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I just like I'm like give me better lore. So I can't wait for someone to do it better. Okay, so let's do this row really quickly because we're so slow.
yes.
Okay, so you attach your yarn.
Yep. And I did the first single crochet because
Okay,
I know that's how every row
in the
starts.
same. Oh yes. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 single crochets in the back loop only.
Okay.
This
Everybody in
is
this line
row
said
9,
sure, whatever.
and then we're going to do 7 drop down double crochets, your table penis. Now, before we start our double crochets, I want to show you where we're placing it.
Yes.
So if you look in the space, it's pretty obvious when you look at one row before where straight down is, right where the
Right.
column is. But if you move below that, it's kind of the that front loop that we should be going to is a little bit obscured. Pretty much
Right,
every
because it
time you
is.
use a slanted stitch, you're going to partially cover a stitch. So, and they're called hidden stitches. So just something to consider when you're dealing with slants,
For sure.
and some of the stuff we're working with that you might have to look for hidden stitches and make sure you're in the right column. So that double crochet goes into that hidden stitch,
Okay.
and then there's 7 double crochets, and you're going to end up in the other hidden stitch. I think I get a software update, and that's how my camera or my phone keeps timing out, which is quite rude. So does anyone else have stuff like my issues with vampires that just like get to them? Am I the only one who gets like kind of like
Well, there you go. There's so much like it all depends on who you're reading it from,
mhm.
like what lore they're using. So yeah, I mean, that's what I enjoyed about Christopher Moore because like he even addresses it. He has this dude, the main character. That does not seem right. Am I in the hidden stitch? I think so.
It looks like it might be right to me.
Yeah, I think it's right. But
Yeah,
he has
when
this
you count
character
the
do all
back and
this
you finish the
research.
row, you'll be able to.
Oh yeah, count this. My
Yeah,
Very hard to see black stitches here.
Yeah, black is a super hard yarn to learn mosaic on, or really anything crochet on.
And I've never really had much of a problem with it, but here it definitely makes it more challenging. Oh, and I need to move the white again because I'm using white, so it helps see. And how many of these am I doing?
Single crochet, so you're gonna do 3 in the back loop.
Okay. I made sure I skipped 7 in the back. And then the 4th end stitch. Regular single crochet. And then okay, yeah, my head is floating. I should have actually warned Renee that yours is not a child channel.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not.
You know, Andy's isn't in a different way. Crafty Witch.
Just because she does horror.
Because of the but she uses Cheez-Its and that sort of stuff, so it's not those things. Sorry, I know this is obnoxious watching how I do this. Every row, but it saves me time in the end.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, maybe the envelope stitch is saving time. Because I don't think even that is done that, what you're doing is that done that frequently. I mean, it might make sense.
Well, it's also a tiny piece, so that's
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
thing.
And if you had, yeah, a particularly wide piece
Right.
or long, or just bigger piece in general,
Right.
that would be a lot harder.
But it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be doing that. Like it wouldn't feel like I was doing it constantly.
Yeah.
Whereas with this little piece, it definitely feels constant.
So we can start to see it's starting to V out,
Yep.
and we're just gonna keep going with that and make it go all the way to the edge.
Try to make this so I have a bigger stitch to grab onto, because I think that was my problem.
I went to Michael's today and I looked at their Halloween decorations. They had some really cute stuff, as they usually do. But who are they trying to do? Who buys that stuff at that price?
Oh my gosh! Right.
Crazy. Even if you had like their best coupon, it's like not. It's never going to be enough.
Right. Okay. I am attached.
Okay. So now that you are attached, we're going to do 2 slanted to the left stitches in a row. So
Okay.
the first one is going to go. We're not gonna put it in this row right here. We're gonna swing out and we're going to anchor it.
Into this one, right? Oh, you froze. You are frozen. Well, I believe what Ian was saying is I'm going to go into this one, not this one. Was I correct?
I didn't quite hear it.
So not this one, this one. The second, not the first.
So it's going to go into the first dark double crochet that you have from 2 rows ago.
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yep.
Okay. Because it would be the first, not the second. Now we are going to do that again, so we're going to slant that stitch. So if you kind of pull back that stitch to that angle and you go straight down with your hook and you swing it to the left, you'll see that we are putting a double crochet into that slanted stitch from 2 rows down. If that makes sense.
Yep. So it's leaning all the way out. Sorry, I was up too high.
Um, so we are on row 10. Okay, so now we are going to be doing 9 single crochet in the back loop. So look in the back, we're going to skip 2. And then that's where the third one is where we're going to start our 9.
You said 9, right? Okay. So I need to
6,
stop.
7, 8, 9. If you want Nightbot to drop your link, type drop it like it's hot with no spaces, and it will do that for you. And then if you want to join our Discord, everything's free here. Then you can watch movies with us. We are doing 100 Nights of Halloween. Last night we watched Ghostbusters for 100 nights until Halloween, and for 99 nights until Halloween, we are watching. Oh, what's it called?
Oh, The Good Witch.
The Good Witch, which I have never seen, but I'm excited.
It's cute. It's very cute.
Yeah, I love all the varieties of movies around the holiday. That is the best holiday of the year.
It's so funny. It's so interesting how many people. What's the right way to say this? Don't do anything Halloween at all. And then other people, it is their first choice holiday. And I feel
Yeah,
like it's about the same amount of people for both.
yeah. I saw something that was like the transformation of or it was like type of quote unquote alternative people. There's goths, there's punks, there's like emos, and then there's people who've made Halloween their whole personality.
Yeah.
And while I think I'm more than one of those things, um, yeah, Halloween is my whole personality. What about it? Okay, are
Well,
you
I
ready
mean,
for
you
me?
love makeup, you love
Yeah,
you love
making
yeah, the vibes.
costumes. I love spooky
Right.
things. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So we are doing 2 slanted double crochets, but we're doing them to the right now. So we're going to do a double crochet into that first double crochet that's slanted below it, but not directly below to the right. Sorry, that was confusing how I said that.
But it's the first double crochet?
It's the in 2 rows before. For you, it's the first black one, and that one's slanted.
Okay. Come on.
Used to be a big Halloween person, now you can live without any holidays. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, we change over time.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, and
something about yours that looks different than mine.
I know something I did something wrong somewhere.
Okay.
I'm counting
Let's.
stitches though. It's right here.
Yeah.
This is where the problem is.
So there should be 3 right there.
And there's only two. That's why.
There's 3, and then it moves to 2.
Well, that's the row it moved to two, and I do have two there.
But below it, you have 3.
Below it, I have three.
Okay.
Below that, I have two. But it definitely doesn't look right. It's this, whatever this stitch is.
Okay, let's make you a little bigger.
It's this looks right, but then it's this, whatever this stitch is.
I don't even know if that looks right. Oh, you know what? It might be. So here in this row, you were supposed to capture that point with a slanted crochet. And I think you might have gone straight down.
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. Oof.
Did you do that on the other side too, or just this side?
No, this side looks correct.
Yeah. But you're going to have to undo all of it.
Yep. Well, this is why I needed you to guide me, because just looking at the graph, I wouldn't be able to figure out what I did wrong.
Yeah.
It didn't look
It's
right
so
when I
hard
did
to
it.
visually get how the chart looks in the graph. I just try to estimate it so you have an idea. But sometimes you just don't succeed.
So it's this. I need to get to the black row, right?
Yes, you're gonna need to um, start taking off. What row is this? Start taking off row 8. You don't need to take off all of it.
Right.
This is
I just
another
need to
part
get
of.
back to here, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I can. I understood what you said. So.
Yeah, yeah. This is another part of sewing in your ends. It's a little challenging at this point, but
It's a
I understand. I still
disadvantage.
understand it. I'm saying it as a general thing. I hope you know it's not a criticism of you and what you're doing.
No, because there is a reason I'm doing it. I
Yes.
would rather not do it.
Hmm.
But I have to do it this way for my own. This is how I function. But
Yeah.
also for the purpose of the project.
Yeah. I've heard the envelope stitch does take a little bit, but I feel like I should learn it, even though my love of Mosaic is all about not doing that much work.
Not having to do the ends, yeah.
This is what my ghost thinks of you having a frog.
Yeah, right. Frogging sucks. But it's part of it. It's just part of it. I just tried to knit a hat, and then when I got to the second round, I was like, this is not right, and this is gigantic. So
Hmm.
I just frogged that today. I
Yeah.
had to clear my desk. I'm doing too many projects all at once. So my Sunday night will be knitting. Sam may not be there. Sam has, if y'all, thoughts and prayers for Sam's yarn basket, because she literally hasn't slept, I think she said in 72 hours. Like
Oh God.
yeah, so she's not okay. So I told her, send me what you want me to do, and then the ladies in the chat will help me. People like Renee will help me. Renee, Arity, even Chuck, my knitters that come and watch, they'll help me out. If Kelly's there, Kelly can help me. Like
Hi,
Kelly from I
Chris.
Bring It Every Day, Kelly. She's so
Hmm.
positive. But I said, Sam, no burden to you. I'll send you the link if you have actually gotten some sleep. I do not want you to show up if you have not gotten any sleep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
send me the
I'll
patterns
also
and I'll let
volunteer.
you pattern.
I'll
Oh,
volunteer my
yes.
time too.
Yes, you
I
know knitting as
I
well.
don't. I haven't knit in a while, and I don't have any circulars right now. But they're
Right.
cheap and easy to get. So I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm doing a DK weight on 4 millimeter needles. I know how many I need to cast on. The one I tried and failed was Nimble Needles. Um, the cast on was fascinating though. It was like a long tail cast on, but
Mm-hmm.
you were knitting and purling, alternating as you were casting on. It
Mm-hmm.
was wild, but
Is that for like
easy.
ribbing or
Yes, to create the ribbing,
okay?
yeah. But I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm gonna do basic. I'm gonna do a basic
yeah.
cast on. I'm
I think
casting hard
I know
stitches.
I mentioned it in your chat that I was like, there's another way to do it, and you're like, yeah, there's a ton of ways to do it.
Yeah.
I followed up with, and I still haven't checked this out, but the way that I think I remember is you pull yarn from both ends of
Yeah.
the skein.
Cleavely Knits said that's what he does. Yep.
Okay,
That is
okay,
the,
I'm
that's a
not
really
inventing
good way
some.
to do it.
I'm like, okay, because like then you have the perfect amount of yarn.
Yes, and then your slip stitch doesn't end up counting as, and you'll pull it out, it won't count as a stitch. That's what Cleavely Knits said.
Oh,
I
that's
just
cool.
posted that. Hi, Chris. I didn't realize I missed the any holidays part of Renee's comment. So I really can't wait. And Renee was talking about making a Krampus for the make along. I hope she does, and
That
I
is
can't wait
so
to
cool.
see it if she does. If she did it, okay. This is where I need to pull back to, right?
Yeah,
Let me count. Skip 2 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I supposed to have 7
7, correct?
singles? Okay. This is where the mistake was, right?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so.
I think so too. So I went over here.
It's a little off camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Like,
went over here
yeah, you
and
should
then it
not.
left that.
Yeah, you're doing a slanted stitch to the right. I might have misspoke when I said that.
No, you
I want
probably
to.
said right. Remember, do you recall my right and left?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited, Renee. I cannot wait to see it. You said right, but remember what I said? I am terrible with right and left. So, right. So, this one right here.
Yeah. Is would
Okay.
saying something like previous and
Yes,
current
I know.
and next be easier?
uh, first, in this case, first one I see would have done it.
Yeah. But when you, because I imagine we're not, I mean, maybe we will, maybe we won't, but like doing all of these charts, when you're going to look at them, I
Yeah.
want to make sure that you're able to interpret them.
Right.
So,
Yeah, the arrows are fine, and it does show which stitch to go into. So I think the
yeah,
chart will be fine.
yeah.
It's
And then the
just when I
legend would
hear
say,
right
mhm,
and left, and my brain does not
yeah,
necessarily process that.
yeah, because the short form of the abbreviated direction is like right.
Okay.
But when in the long form, it's like double crochet into the previous stitch rather than the current stitch.
So, and then do
So
I
that's why I
skip
was wondering
two?
what works best for you.
Do I skip this middle one and then go here for the
Yes,
next
because
stitch? Yes.
yeah, because if you look at the columns of
Okay.
how you would be doing it,
Okay.
first you did a stitch like this, right? That's your slanted stitch, and then your next is a straight stitch. So you've got that stitch that's not
That
attached to
doesn't look
anything in the
right
middle.
either.
They should pull and cover uh,
It didn't.
everything.
It didn't though. Look at what it did.
It's probably stretch out your work a little bit so that it all kind of recalibrates and stretches back into where it should be. I think that should help a little bit.
See, it looks fine on this side. It is wrong
Yeah.
on this side.
Place your next single crochet in the back loop. I think you might have just gotten it stretched out a little bit.
It just, it
Yeah, and then what you're
definitely,
going to do in 2 rows, you're going to pull those stitches to the left even more, and I think it'll be fine.
you think it'll get,
Because
because it
like
looks fine over here.
mine
It
have
looks
like a
terrible
little
over
bit that
here.
you can see, but if I try to open it up, it opens up, and you can really see.
Yeah, it just looks, yeah, it looks bad. Oh, there you go. Yes, my phone. My phone comes through sometimes.
I think it's okay.
All right, it's okay. It's more okay than it was for sure.
Yes.
It's just figuring out how to make sure that that gets hidden. How you doing, Chris? I don't know if you heard me say hi. God, my phone is having struggles right now too.
So we are reaching the hour mark. I just want to
Yeah,
touch base with you.
I am starting to actually feel a little bit nauseous,
Okay.
and it's because okay, it's
It's
I
because it's
will
pattern, isn't it?
no, it's not the
I'm
pattern.
just kidding.
It's because so we're on this Excel Energy thing where they control the AC. So I have no air movement in this room, and I'm so hot. It's making me just feel not good. So
Mhm.
that is what is happening.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't need to push it.
yeah. But you can stay on as long as you want and switch over to whatever you need to. But yeah, I'm just feeling blah,
Oh,
not
I'm
good.
so sorry.
And so
Thank you
when
for
I
letting me
face
know.
out the other way from away from the camera, I feel a lot better because the air is moving on that side. But yeah, over here
Mhm.
it's like a wall of warmth.
Oh, yeah, like dead air.
Yeah,
Oh, gross. Well, thank you for coming up. I hope I was able to help a little bit, and we'll keep moving.
you were, and what? And I'm just. I hope that ends up looking okay
Yeah,
later. But
mistakes
it looks
happen.
better than it did.
Honestly, to me, it looks great. I think it's gonna be fine.
It and again, it looks better than it did. It did not look right correct before.
Yeah.
Now it looks okay, but that's why I was like, this hidden stitch didn't seem very hidden when I got to the white, but now it is where
Hmm.
it wasn't before. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's fixed. It's just you know how it is.
Yeah. Learning a new style, learning a new technique is always a challenge.
It is that. Okay. So sorry to bail on you, but yep, you keep going and you can switch it up or do whatever you want to do. Oh, my cats are getting fed. And, ugh, maybe I can get cooled down. Anyway,
I hope you start to
thanks.
feel better.
Thank you so much for the designs and all the help. And I think it's valuable to show how to fix, if you see a mistake, how to fix it. Again, a disadvantage to sewing in at the end of each row. So that's all good. I don't remember how to leave. Oh, yes, it's right
I'm
here.
gonna try to figure out how to
Thank you.
move this
Yes.
myself.
Yeah, I just need to get in a different room and cool down and then I'll be totally fine. I can tell that's what it is.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
but yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll give you a Mima hug. Oh, I yanked her ear out. Trying to give her hearing problems. It's all right. There. Mima potato head hugs. For hug, hug, hug with her armless. Because my granddaughter did not give her arms, so she has no arms. But there she is. Thanks so much. And remember, you matter, and kindness matters. Bye.
Sorry, this number is wrong. I didn't think I would be talking to you face to face. So I have some calculations and some things to do with this DK yarn that I got. A nice olive green and a nice light green. So I am trying to figure out what hook size I'm going to use. I was using a 3.5 and it just was too big. Yeah, we all hope Lori feels better. Yes, ice packs are saviors. So a 3.5 was too big for my 3 weight, so I moved down to a 2.75, which is the smallest clover hook I have. So I'm hoping this works. I'm not happy about having to use a 2.5. So yeah, I like using DK weight yarn, but I don't like using it with a hook this size. Thanks for being here, Lori. So tonight we are watching The Good Witch. We can actually put that on whenever Lori gets back. Oh wait, no, Lori helped me get it set up. So let me see. Okay, that's a show. There's so many different things. How do I know what to watch? Those are locked. I wrote The Good Witch. There's a show, and then looks like everything else has a lock on it that you have to upgrade for. But I swear I saw something about it. Share my screen so you can see. So that's the show. Movie, 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 movie. Discovery of Witches is so good. I just finished it. I'm gonna let Lori look, and we can check out some other options. Okay, so I looked for Misery. Misery is not available. You have to pay for them. They Cloned Tyrone is such a good movie. I watched it literally
Everything okay in there, baby?
because it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's good, and also it has a fantastic remake of Erykah Badu's Tyrone. So good.
You know your girl gotta know what's going on.
Nimona is technically a monster movie, so I could be good for that. There's Discovery of Witches, fantastic. R.I.P.D. Pretty
You're
funny,
lucky.
pretty silly. I haven't seen him. I
Hey, lock
I
up
don't
when you're
I
done.
haven't
I
really
gotta
heard
bounce.
anything
All
about
right,
it.
that's
Has
a
anyone
bet. I
watched him?
appreciate you.
Jennifer's Body is such a classic, cult classic movie. Also, I'm literally just shouting things out. If you are interested in any of these, just say so, and we can check them out. Timing
Remember,
changes whether or not Good
I
Witch is
couldn't bring myself
available.
to hurt you. I mean, I'm a really good friend. But I was just so hungry.
Now, if you've watched movies with me before, you know that we do not watch movies here. We watch movies in Discord. I sit here and I react, and you can go watch the movie in Discord with me, no matter what. Um, all you have to do is be a member of the Discord. So you don't have to have the subscription or anything like that. Super cool. Hot Fuzz. I love that movie. I don't think it qualifies as a Halloween movie at all. Shaun of the Dead does. If you can find Shaun of the Dead, actually, I might own Shaun of the Dead because I'm always looking for it. Let me check my Prime. I love Hot Fuzz. Great, great movie. The Cornetto trilogy is all very good, but I think the only one of the three that counts. Saved in you. This is Good Witch. Okay. Would you like to share it in the stream room, or would you like to do that another day? I know that we're depending a lot on your health, and I know you have to go and do stuff in 2 hours, so let me know. You meant Shaun of the Dead. Okay. They're both in the same trilogy, so I think it's fair. Let me check my Prime. How do they spell Shaun? I think it's Hawn. Available to rent or buy. Rent for $3.99. Buy for $15 because you know it's a good movie. Bullshit. Let me see if I can find where Shaun of the Dead is. Okay. Do you want to watch it tonight? Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in. We're looking for movies to watch. Because if you don't want to watch Good Witch tonight because you're just not feeling it and you don't want to sit around seeing if your Discord's working or whatever, that's totally fine, and we can watch it another night. There's lots of movies that we have the opportunity to watch. Misunderstood his landing time. So what do you say? Do you want to watch it, or do you want to watch that another night? You're happy to watch it? Okay. Happy to run it? Okay, that sounds good. So I pinned the Discord link. If you've never watched a movie with us, never done anything with us on Discord, it's really, really cool. And I'd be happy to help you. Discord can be a little weird, admittedly, to sign up for, to get into, whatever. So I'm happy to walk you through it if you need some help. Because this is really the one thing I know how to do in Discord, because it's just confusing. Yeah. Do you mind giving people a few seconds or a few minutes to make their way in if they're going to come in, Lori? Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. So if you've never used Discord before, that link, think you've been in here before? Okay, even better. So it's in the stream room, in the voice channels, in our Discord channel. So basically, our Discord is like a group chat, if you will. Oh yeah, you've watched a game. That is fun. If so it's basically like a group chat. So you can also message people individually and stuff like that. But what you need to do is first you need to be invited to ours, which is what the link that I gave you right here. And then you sign up, and little Jenny, and you sign up for a Discord account. And then when you accept the invite, then you can come into our server, again, like the group chat. And then if you scroll down on the left-hand side, you'll see this section called voice channels. And in that, you'll see stream room, and it's kind of highlighted it up because it's got some people in it. And that's where we're watching. Sorry, Jenny, I had you muted. But that's how you will come and watch things if you want to come watch things. And then you click watch stream as soon as someone's playing something. Okay, I think we're probably good to go. You are. Ready when you are, Lori. This yarn was yes, being able to mute. I can't hear it, but I think I have everyone on mute anyways, so. Other people can also. Oh, that's my volume. I have to make a gauge swatch for this project. It's so weird. He looks familiar. He was like a dad in something. Good call. Yeah, it's working for me, Lori. Thank you. Thanks, Jake. You're letting me sleep in the jail. You're so nice. I did. I think you have a normal forehead, though. If that's what you're saying. I'm gonna change my screen time out. Just pushing buttons. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, my screen timeout moved to 5 minutes. That's why it was. The most I can do is 10 minutes. If I'm working using my camera for something, I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, you did more than talk. Okay. He was in Queer as Folk. How did I miss that? That show was my. There's a community out there for you growing up. Maybe I watched it too early, I admit. He was like a big main character for like 2 seasons. I'm like, I hate when you like know that face. You're like, I know that face. I know that face. You have to look it up. Of course it is. Ma'am, miss. She's like, I'm young and single. Yeah, we've all done that. Okay, so this is much more how much what I need. It was so much bigger and looser with the 3.5. It just wasn't right. This is definitely what I need. Nice and soft. So this is the Loops and Threads Delicate DK Acrylic Blend. It's 315 yards. It's a lightweight 3. They recommend a 4 millimeter hook, but not for what I'm doing. 70% acrylic, 30% polyamide. And then I'm also going to be using this merino. So this is the Luxe Merino Wool Blend, 410 yards. The color is avocado. It's a light 3 weight, recommends a 4. 55% superwash merino, 45% acrylic. So this is going to be the detail color. It's your master that's the beast. He's a good pup. He's a good pup. Surely you two brave children aren't afraid of ghosts and abandoned house. Yes, man. Also, that little kid looks familiar. What's his name? What's the little boy's name? I wish they didn't spoil. Well, I mean, I don't know what happens in it, but I imagine she is a good witch, and the title lets you know. So Oh my gosh, this yarn is like fulfilling a need that I didn't know I had. I never use a 3-weight. It's just like that's a 3-weight with a 2.75 hook. I don't think I have loose tension, but these tests make me feel like, or this swatch is making me feel like I have like a loose tension. Okay, so let's do some measurements so far. It looks like those will run through you. I'm just saying. I don't trust a meat stick. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. This vibe right here, off-putting. I don't like it. I'm gonna feed you and then force you into labor. Did I mention I'm a good witch? Where is my pen? How can I write down my swatch? Gosh. This is the most grandma made my do-rag for school looking shit I ever seen. Yeah, I do like it so far. You know I like to critique movies unprofessionally. Apparently, the kid that I was like, he looks familiar. Apparently, he's been in Brave New Worlds as a recurring role. He's been in other stuff, but nothing I would know him before. Guess he just has one of those faces. I'm not making the full square of a swatch because I don't feel like it's necessary. Because I can do a couple rows until I get far enough away from the chain to see what how many 4 inches across will be, and then I'm actually, instead of doing 4 inches up, I'm going to do however tall I want, just so it includes the length of. Well, it doesn't need to include the length of the chain. Yes, it does, because that's going to be my eventual length. So I'm just going up the side and doing like 5 across so I can get it over with faster. I feel like it's kind of like Xena music, which I love, of course. I want to watch Xena. Are you feeling a little bit better, Lori? I hope you are. Heat just makes nausea so much worse. The Chicken Sisters? What the shit? I'm gonna hard pass on everything that they just showed me. Okay, Jen, sorry about that. I know it sucks. I'll probably put on a show after this. So if you want to, if your phone starts working again, feel free. But I know technical issues sometimes just happen. Capsules today will balance your hormones. She's one of tens of women. I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit. I am loving this yarn. Oh, this is the vibe. I hope it frogs well. It's a little L for love. I love this yarn so far, especially after using that shit bamboo. Still wearing that do rag, I guess. See, baby's first do rag. He's the creep. Okay. Okay. Seeing what thinking. Three, five, six, seven, 8, 12, 13. Okay, so this is about how tall I want it to be. Yep, yep, accurate. That's why. So I get that. Okay, this works pretty well. I think it's something that if I had to frog multiple times, I might have a little bit of a problem with the fuzz. couldn't put like a spell of like what's the word I'm looking for? Abundance. Found my pen. Okay, so 4 inches by 5.5 inches. 5.5 inches is how tall I want. It's gonna be 18 stitches wide and 13 rows tall. Okay. I think I might be done crocheting for right now. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm so pooped. I think I slept like 2 hours last night because my smoke detector went off. Nightmare. And I tried to go back to sleep, but it was it's when I reset it, it resets in multiple apartments, not just mine. And it was at like 5 in the morning, and I felt like an asshole. So I like put my earbuds in, like tried to go to sleep, which Scotty had to deal with it being loud, and I hated that for him. But oh, that's nice. Surge storming? Oh yeah, the pressure. Oh, cinnamon buns do get people horny. Everything's $5. You go to a metaphysical shop, you know that nothing is $5. Expensive. I hated waspy HOA motherfucker. Drama queen. Also, I'm sorry, but you are the owner of Kinkles, and they zoomed in on them to be dirty to you. That ain't right. It's one thing to have them because sometimes our bodies do what our bodies do. It's another thing for the cameraman to be like, I'm going to zoom in on this. The director to be like, hey, you should zoom in on this. And everyone else to be like, to go along with it, to keep that editing, to get that in. Really? Did you wrong, girl? This music. Okay, so I'm going to make the chart. So I did 13 rows, 26. This is my drawing pad that I just got. The name of it, of the movie. Here's my little stylus. and then hit him over the head with the crystal. Boom, 2 steps. Alright. You literally do make all the rules. Oh, now you gotta bring his pay into it, and he's like, oh, you're gonna be able to support your kids. Yeah, because your wife is a bitch. Lori, I saw that you said that you have a red card that's color on the left. So I think you're talking about spring green, which I've had before. Now let me know if I'm wrong. It's not quite that color. It's still neon. I couldn't quite get the neonness, and it doesn't feel like Red Heart. It feels like Big Twist value because it has Big Twist has that kind of very particular value, but I don't know what else feels like that. So this is the new one, which is like a yellowy green, like an acid green, and this one is more of a blue green, but they're both neon as fuck. I, I might have some spring green in my scraps. I gotta go to big. This is a different green. I think this is loops and threads. Okay, I think this is spring green. Oh, I'm so tiny. Okay, so let's review. Oh, this lighting is terrible. It makes it look pastel. It's not like that. How do I show this right? This is really not showing it. It looks better in the picture, but it does not. Feeling so nauseous again. Oh no. And then this is spring green, which looks so much darker on camera. The neon is getting like washed out. See if I can. That's like not close. I can't get this lighting right. I don't know what to do. But this feels like Big Twist. And over time, it's kind of buzzed out like Big Twist does. I would never, ever in a million years think that this was Red Heart. But yeah, this is spring green, I believe. Maybe, oh shit. Maybe this is spring green. Yeah. And then these are them side by side. Let's try to. Let's see. Is this better or worse? Okay. So this is the one that I'm like, this is old slime. This is the one where I'm like, this is new slime. It's a little less pea soupy than that, but this is giving you at least kind of the undertones. And this is what I think is spring green. You know what I'm saying? But if there's another green that's bright, like neon bright, it's definitely neon. Both of this, both of the what I'm thinking of big twists are neon. Actually, do they glow in the black light? Yeah. Hey, this glows. What I think is spring green also glows under black light. That's cool. This one, which I think is loops and threads, does not. Interesting. They maybe what it's off with the best technique for a very colorful. Yeah, it just doesn't show right. It looks like kind of pale yellow. Pale but bright yellow. That's not how it looks. That's just pretty accurate. I have to watch from the start to start the skulls. Yes, we actually started on Lori's channel on Sunday, last Sunday, and then we made a little progress. Made a little progress today. Shh. Done open skulls, but never the closed like those. Well, hi Ivy, welcome in. I am going to be designing, coincidentally, some ivy for Mosaic. I'm just trying to get a idea of the shape in Stitch Fiddle. You're gonna ask someone about their dead name? Fool. Yeah. Stitch Fiddle and I, we go back and forth. There's some things I'm just like, it could it could be better. You know, it could be a little bit more like easy to use. But like right here, I've got two colors behind this bar when I'm like using half the green. So this is what it looks like so far. Just a general shape and outline, and how I do it is going to change. I like this one more than I like this one, this little fat bottom one. Okay, I'm going to delete this column. What's your favorite thing to make in Stitch Fiddle? I might put together a video on how to do the skulls, and then if I can do that, then it might be a little bit easier for Lori and I. Absolutely not. I imagine being cast to have that one line. Absolutely not. Fillet work. Ooh, I need to do some fillet crochet. I've been toying around with it, thinking about what I want to do for Halloween, and we're doing theme as costumes. And I'm thinking of doing like jerseys, but having them be kind of more fun and costumey. And I think of doing hockey jerseys, but they're mesh. And then still getting used to how to use this, especially when I'm not on a flat surface. But I do like it. It is helpful. hands are so shaky. Oh my god, I want to fight this woman. God. The angles sometimes kill me. Like, okay. So, this is going to be a segment, and then the segment is going to repeat. So it's gonna. Okay, so that's just 16. Hi, Slay. Welcome in. So I am working on. I've done a lot tonight. We worked on the squares a little bit, the skull squares. I worked on creating a gauge, which is the first time I've ever done a pattern where I needed to gauge. But I am using a 3-weight cowl, and this is the pattern I'm making right now. Is going to be a mosaic cowl. Let's zoom out, see how it looks. Does it look like ivy? Granted, the shape is going to be very different than what we see here. This is just kind of a sketch. That the background color is going to be this. It's kind of like a light gray green, and the leaves are going to be this foresty, not forest, this isn't forest, dark olive color. It's called avocado. I feel like it's a little dark for as avocado, but she's wearing that aphrodisiac shit. You know what she is. She's trying to fuck. So once I've done designing this, I'm gonna have people pattern test it. So I'm gonna be looking for pattern testers. Actually, I'm gonna switch it. Scotty, stop looking yourself, please. You're driving me fucking nuts. I love you, but you gotta stop. He's given himself. He's been good about like not having hairballs because I give him this little hairball laxatives stuff, but Like, I hate it's just like such a process. What do we all think of this pattern? That's all right. What do we think? I'm trying to get it's hard because like I can't show dimensions super well. And then also I'm very fixed on what rows I can start and stop at and how certain things are. Is there music playing in the background? Lori, are you listening to music? Or is there music going on in the background of the movie? It's fine if you are. I just want to know if you are. Hey Zach, welcome in. You don't have music, you have a bunch of other noise running. Okay, well, that's cool. When I was having problems with the medication, started having hallucinations that was like music, but I couldn't find the location of. So I was like, is that happening again? And you don't know where the music's coming from. So, like, I hear music right now in the background, but it could be the movie or not. Dude, teenagers, really? You're like, you better get down here. Like, you can't handle two teenage boys? Like, young teenage. Maybe 12. Common criminals? Well, they did some common crimes, so. 16, 17. Of course, I'm doing this project with the smallest of all hooks. Not another word, or they will zoom in on your cankles again, and they will stay there longer. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is gonna need. I'm thinking of doing a infinity scarf, one that folds over on itself. So it needs to be about this big, and it needs to be a multiple of 60 stitches, because that's how big I set my pattern to. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, Lori, do we want to watch another? Do we want to watch an episode of something? I need to update the whatchamacallit. That movie was cute. I liked it. Yeah, it wasn't a typical Hallmark movie. Damn, I went right into it. Yeah. What do you feel like watching, Lori? Are you done for the night? Where's that spreadsheet? it on until I start heading to the airport. Oh yeah, it's okay. You're doing just fine. Okay, I'll hold off on Dragula until another time. I might start. Let me see what other shows we got. Lovecraft Country is so good. I don't think I finished it though. They only had one season. True Blood, so good. Mortal Kombat 2 is on there now. Yeah. The Last of Us. Oh, let's do that. Turn off my VPN. How to do dinner. Well, welcome back. So I like to use stitch markers when I'm making long chains. It just makes life a lot easier. So I just started The Last of Us in Discord if you want to come watch. Very Game of Thrones type entrance. So, although I'm going to be doing my swatch and my testing of the pattern on 60 inches in the round, I want to know how many stitches I'm going to need when I do the full size thing. So I've got to chain that many. This is 100, and it barely fits around my neck. So thirteen, 14, 18, 20. I need to get. I just don't have room for things like this, but it would be cool if I had one of those things Lori has that holds your yarn when you're pulling from the outside. If you've ever tried any loops and threads yarn, you know that pulling from the center is you're gonna fuck yourself over. Pull from the outside, even if you think it's gonna be easy, because I promise you it's not. Sixteen, 17, 18. So much left to do. So when I did this with I did a 4 weight um with a what was it, a 4.5 millimeter hook. I had 240 stitches, so I think gonna need quite a bit more. She looks so much like her mom. Yeah. So I don't have a paper towel holder. And even if I just like, I literally don't have space to just like set things on. Uh, like, and store them. Like, I just don't have room. But I do think that that's a great idea. That's a great idea. And I could use a dowel, but I don't have anything to set it in that it'll rotate with. I've seen people use like baskets. I got a basket. I was like, I don't have one of those baskets, but I do. That was a lie. I deceived you. I didn't do it on purpose, but I did deceive you. Did you believe it? I got shit in the basket. I can take the shit out. I'll just have that. Oh, cat hair out of the basket. If someone has a cat, it should be with them. And if someone has a dad, it doesn't. It won't be with them. If you haven't seen Last of Us, it's a great show. I've only seen season 1. I know some shit goes down. I know the plot a little bit before it happened, and then everyone freaked the fuck out when it happened. I have these dowels from my tapestries that I was doing. I'm not sure how to keep them from sliding through the holes. So I can put it like this, but it can wobble pretty easily. Could put something on there. I don't have scrunchies. I threw those big ones away because I never use them. I've got tape. I have these sparkly pipe cleaners that I just don't really use pipe cleaners that much. It's fun being a crafty person because you can figure this out. Corn for your forehead. I already have 2, I just keep them hidden. Thank you, Chris. I've seen this before and I've done this before, but I forgot that it can be done. $20, $40, $60. So this is 200, maybe 300 will be. No, it looks like maybe 400 or something. So because I can just get the length from this, okay, that's too long. Three seems good. So 300. Okay, so 300 is going to be a multiple of 60, so that's great. It's like living in LA. All those helicopters going over you. Okay, Lori. Safe trip. Don't forget to drop it like it's hot if you want your YouTube channel dropped. So initially I thought I was going to use the background color, but I think I want to use the details color to do a border. So let's get started. If I would have thought about this, I wouldn't need that second ball of that color. Okay. So pop the tag, feed the children. I don't know. Old people and children fuck me up when they're crazy like this. That'd be a hell no. What the hell's coming off? Oh, it's from the. Drop it like it's cryogenically frozen. Yeah, no, I picked the longest thing and I keep meaning to change it, but I don't. If you can think of a better phrase to use it that's like funny or like has a pun, I'm will totally use it. But it's just like long as shit. It's like just like a video game, which I love. In your ears. So this is how big it is. Not 5 times that length. I feel like so I was gonna do a border of single crochet of the accent color, but I feel like it'd be really cute to do. Actually, I can't do that little fancy stuff because there's some stitches that, but it could be fine. Could go over it, and it would be fine if that different. Maybe like a small puff stitch, or what am I thinking of? Oh, I got a new got myself a new the only one that's existed thus far. Super chat dance. Do you want to see? Let me find fucking restream. Where's restream? Sippy sips. I love sippy sips. So like, let's imagine that someone gives me, since your growth, you won't grow any taller. I was already very short before I ever drank coffee. I didn't drink coffee before I was like 2021. And granted, I haven't grown any since then, but I also hadn't grown any for like several years before that. So I don't think that that has anything to do with it. Okay, so can someone just write like, you got a super chat or something? You don't have to give me one, but like, just write it. Yeah, or write like whatever you want about super chats. I got a super chat. Thank you, Chris. That's so awesome. This is for you. What do you think about that? I made that. You're welcome. What did he think? Is it stupid or is it stupid fun? Okay, so I'm gonna start up the show again. And I'm gonna be looking for stitches. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know. There's one that has, it's like wrapped around and it looks kind of like a tulip or something. Might be a tulip stitch. Or it's not quite like a bullion or whatever that is, like stitch. I feel like that's not the name of it either, but I'm gonna look through my stitch book. Well, a stitch book that's available on Hoopla for free. Hoopla is the greatest invention of all time. Cute and fits the theme. Yeah, I thought so. You were batshit crazy over. Honestly, I think that's implied. If you give me a super chat, I question your sanity and your frivolity with money. I appreciate it, but I still question. Okay, should I have a little encyclopedia? Now, I decided the music and everything. So I just thought that music really fit my vibe, and it's royalty free. I'm determined to like do everything now because I have such distaste for anything AI. I feel like it looks like shit, and I feel like it looks like everything else everyone else is putting out, and it's terrible for the plant communities, and water supply, and all this stuff. But um, you know, that's all. So I'm like, well, why don't I make my like put more effort into my thumbnails and my intros and all of this stuff? And like, I should spend the time doing it. It increases the quality of my. Sorry, so loud. Increases the quality of my thing. There's still 50 minutes left on this. Hey, Rudy, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? What stitch am I thinking of? I wish I had a physical book. I'm doing this thing where I like cross over these doubles to make these little X's. I feel like those look kind of cool. Okay. That's not quite what I want. I think I'm. Wait, is anyone in here? Or he's not at the computer anymore. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been almost 4 hours. Thank you for hanging out with me, watching me talk about mosaic crochet, design some things, start working hard on a bunch of different items. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool that we get to do this together. So I'm gonna let you all go. I hope you have a great night, and I will talk to you later.